So I was mowing last night with my Toro Titan Max 60-inch mower. Got it at Tractor Supply. It's got a Kohler motor on it, and all of a sudden I just didn't have the power. Something kind of just changed. I thought I was running out of gas, but I wasn't. So I have low power, and came up to the barn here, was trying to figure out what it was. First thing I did, I checked the fuel filter, which is here, and that didn't make a difference. So I watched a YouTube video, mechanic guy working on these things, and he was replacing some ignition coils, and I'm pretty mechanical, so I said, well, let me just try something. So I didn't know if this thing would just run on one cylinder. It's got two cylinders, one here on the left side and one on the right side. I've got this one unplugged, you can see. I got a screw stuffed in it so I can show you what's going on, but it's really just running on one cylinder. So I about have half the power. It doesn't mow like it should. It bogs down when you turn the mower deck on. So I don't know if this is a problem with these, but I'm just trying to make something short and simple for people. If you run this mower and you get about half the power while you're mowing, that's probably what it is. But I ordered an ignition coil for it, and underneath this cover is the flywheel and the ignition coil, which I will change, but I just wanted to show you the kind of spark this thing is getting on this side. It's barely getting any spark, not enough to actually fire that spark plug. I actually took this spark plug and put it on the other side, and took that spark plug and put it on this side. Didn't make a difference. It does run, but it's only running on this cylinder over here. So I'm going to just show you. You're not going to be able to hear me, but I'm going to try to show you how weak that spark is on this side, which kind of led me to the ignition coil that I am going to change out. So let me get this sucker started up. But the spark is there, but it's super weak, and you can see when I held this to the spark plug, it didn't make a difference. This cylinder is not firing. This ignition coil underneath this cover is not sending spark to that cylinder, and that's why I have half power. So that's where I'm gonna start, try to fix this thing. I got ignition coils ordered on Amazon, and I'll keep you posted. It is a Toro Titan. There you go. 7000 Series Pro, 26 horsepower, Tractor Supply special. You know, I don't know. But I'm hoping that's what it is so I can finish mowing. But it does run on one cylinder. Who knew? All right, I'll be back in touch with you. Thanks. All right, here's the bad ignition coil. I took it off of this Kohler 7000 series. This is the new one that I'm putting on. It's on this right side. It's gonna go down and plug into that spark plug there. But yeah, it's pretty easy to get in here, take this apart. There's just a few 8mm screws. Take this cover off here. Makes it real easy. Take that cover off, top of the motor, get right to it. And I'm gonna use some feeler gauges. Set my gap on my ignition coil, and we'll see if this sucker runs. Hopefully it runs on two cylinders. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. Okay, I'm putting it back together. I got the new ignition coil on. Got my spark plug wire routed. Plug back into my spark plug. In order to take this cover off, you have to remove the fuel pump. There's 3 screws. 1, 2, 3, and then you've got 4.
You just loosen these ones up. These holes are slotted, so you don't have to take these ones out. That one, go to the front here, one on the side here. Take those loose, take this fuel pump off. This cover slides right off once you take these 3 screws out. But yeah, we're getting ready to try it. Let's see what happens. All right, here's the test. I'm gonna try it. I should be able to tell by the noise because it's a lot louder when it's firing on 2 cylinders rather than 1. But I got everything tight, put back together. Give it a whirl here. Hopefully it's louder. Well, the problem is solved. It's fixed. Because that's what it should sound like. So there you go. Do it yourself. Put new ignition coil on. I ordered it on Amazon. I did get the Kohler brand. I didn't scrimp for the cheaper ones, but these are the Kohler. Oh shoot, let's see here. I don't know. There's the part number. That's what I got. About 60 bucks for 2 of them. I only put 1 on. I probably should have put 2 on, but whatever. I'll keep the other one as a spare. Hopefully it lasts for a while. Do it yourself, man. You don't need a mechanic.